Hi, scholars. It's Mrs. Kaplan again. It's day 2 of your chant. This time, you might want to make sure that you are stood up and get your oxygen into your brains and stretch your bodies. And here we go. I think you remember this tune. Okay, so let's just go. I'm going to go ahead and sing it, and I would love for you to sing it with me. Okay, here we go. I'm a rock, small and brown, buried deep within the ground, heated and squeezed for many years, changing form, I'm not what I appear. Tremendous pressure, intense heat, constantly changing with the rock cycle beat. Metamorphic rock, metamorphic rock. Going through the rock cycle that never stops. I push and force my way to the top. Formed and hardened from melted rock, exploding from volcanoes. What a shock! Igneous rock, igneous rock. Weath- Weathered away, transported down river, sediment settling to the bottom in layers. Compacted, cemented, compressed it over time. Maybe you'll see a fossil sometime. Sedimentary rock, sedimentary rock. Good job, friends. I saw all of you standing up and really singing those hard words to the song. I bet you know how to say all these words all by yourself now. So I want you to take a minute to look at some words that you find interesting, some words that you find just fun to say. Maybe it's a new word for you, or maybe it's just a word you already know. Are you thinking of those words? Great. I think I have some words that I want to highlight, and that's important for us to remember. So, over here, I think it's really important to highlight heat and squeeze. I'm going to go ahead and put that in yellow over here. Heat, heated and squeezed means that the rock has been inside the earth and a tremendous amount of heat and pressure. It's like when you're underwater, you're holding your breath and you can't take it any longer. That means there's a lot of pressure inside. So it kind of looks like this picture over here. Heated and squeezed for many, many years. So it takes about thousands of years for a metamorphic rock to form. I also think that we need to highlight the word volcanoes over here. Volcanoes are super important because volcanoes are holes in the earth that actually releases pressure. I like to think of it as it lets the earth breathe. And when it breathes, it spills out lava. So the cool thing about this is it's melted rock and it cools and it hardens and it becomes igneous rock. Igneous rock. Sometimes it cools inside the earth and it becomes an intrusive igneous rock. I also think another word that it's important to highlight is over here, compressed. We know what, we've probably heard it before during some of the other chants, but I think it's really important to highlight that right now. So compressed, we know that a sedimentary rock forms when the rock breaks, erosion carries it away, and sedimentary rocks are formed um, kind of like this picture over here. Here's the rock breaking, and that's weathering, and erosion will carry it down, and it's compacted, it's cemented, and then compressed over time. And while it's being compacted and pressed over time, seashells um, and other animals sometimes get stuck there, and and died there. And so compressed means it's over time. And so when you see some rocks at the beach, if you go to the beach and you look at the mountains, you'll see that it's kind of in layers. That means that it probably was once underwater at one point during this time on Earth, right? And again, this rock cycle, it's not something that happens tomorrow. It's not going to happen next year. It takes like thousands of years to form, right? Great job. So remember, you could sing this tune. I'm a rock, small and brown, buried deep within the ground. You could sing this all the time, all day long, and it just kind of helps your brain. Okay? All right, great job today.